Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do a reading for you. We are still resonating with the energy of the lunar eclipse as I speak, which puts our focus on the moon, on reflecting on our subconscious energies and experiences. So particularly for those of you with moon in Leo, you may find this particularly resonant, but all are welcomed here. If you find that this reading doesn't resonate with you, please check your other placements for messages that will. So for your overall energy, Leo, you have the Two of Vessels. This is the Two of Cups. And what I do like about the particular image on this card is that these two almost totemic figures exist independently of one another. They are still holding up an idea. They are still basic to the foundation of something, but the potential for you to build something with another who is similarly aligned is very much connected to your independence. So this feels to be the emphasis here on being whole in any relationship. In fact, the wholeness of you is what gives you the ability to discriminate between what is right for you and what way that you and others can best work towards something that goes far beyond your experience or your lives. Underneath is the Queen of Discs, which is not the Queen, it is the Knight of Pentacles. And this is really about your steadfast work ethic, your discipline, your ability to stay firm on what it is you're building and growing for yourself. This is ensuring that you as an individual are stable, are giving, are productive, are loving, are balancing your efforts with that others with whom you are in attunement. This means that even when others aren't always pulling their weight, you're there to support them and show them how gently, not with criticism, but with a hands-on. And I love this about this Knight of Pentacles energy. You're really looking towards the next step, not the vision, not the whole picture. You may be taking in or formulating a plan, but you're really identifying step number next. I love that. I'm going to pull a seed and sickle oracle for you. And I have pulled, the seed 0, which resonates with the Fool card, which is all about stepping into the unknown. And I do believe for the planet, the globe in general, the theme of moving into the unknown is important. A lot of us are doing things we never knew we could do or ever wanted to do, did not plan on where we're at. And that's the source of real growth, real learning, real trust and faith in yourself. This is the beginning, the first act that will set all of your plans into motion. The seed may seem small, but it's full of potential, containing everything it needs to grow into something incredible. Take the time to nurture it and give it the right conditions to flourish. You may already have several seeds growing. Do not be afraid to let this one remain dormant a little longer. It will come to fruition when the time and conditions are right for it. Lovely. I do feel that you are percolating a plan with others with whom you are fairly intimate, closely tied, or bonded in some way. So this feels like a new consideration for an investment for you. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, the way others see you, the goddess of wings is the King of Swords. I like this for you, Leo, because this is prompting you, encouraging you to be neutral in your discussions, in your conversations, in your curiosity around new ideas, new techniques, new methods. that you can utilize in order to gain your goals. This neutrality is something that others trust as they perhaps come to you or see you as the appropriate person to moderate a discussion, mediate a disagreement, or simply facilitate a conversation that needs to happen. So this is powerful energy where you are making decisions that are best for you, understanding that what is best for you is what is best for others for whom you are responsible. So this is powerful release of your curiosity. And I have to say that with Mercury and Venus squaring Uranus at this time, you are fully capable of fielding and navigating the unexpected and surprise changes, twists, complications that you may be encountering because you open yourself up to new, valid information. And so you're welcoming in things that may be difficult on the face of them, that you have to think about a little bit longer, that you may have to get others' advice regarding. In the first house, the Two of Columns. So 2 2s here. This is lovely. This is High Priestess energy. You are reflecting on the value of your experiences. You've come to a place where you know who you are and where you're going. You know who you are and what you're capable of, but you're not in a position of moving, staying in the same place. You want to break out of what appears to be a kind of a rut, a kind of routine, one where you feel like you've learned all you can learn, and you really want experiences that encourage your uh, social interaction, your ability to move into unfamiliar spaces. So I actually see you planning something that may take you out of your comfort zone. And this is positive because you're fairly anchored into your day to day, your routines and habits, and you're aware that there has to be some give in your ability to be well. You need stimulation, you need a challenge. In the fourth house, your home, your foundation, the Ace of Columns is talking about this new growth, this new foundation that I believe you are establishing for yourself based on new desires, new goals. There's something about a goal. It may pertain to your home life, your family, that is new, or you're seeing it from a completely different perspective. You're understanding its value in a way that you haven't understood in the past. And part of that is clearing away some of your expectations, some of your illusions about what stability, security looks like. And this is part of the work of the lunar eclipse. It's sort of, and the being mindful of the fact that an eclipse energy lasts up to 6 months on either side of its event. So this is something that we have been building towards for a while and may affect us through the end of the year. So this goal is something that is emerging as you take uh, um, you surrender the need to see an outcome in a particular way. You're now becoming aware that it is that attachment to a specific outcome or event that is blocking your ability to see the opportunities that exist now. In the seventh house of significant others, the Four of Wings is the Four of Swords. So this is about really having thoroughly digested some heartbreaks, some failures you've experienced, so that you recognize that you could not be in the position that you're in had you not had those very difficult and challenging experiences. And out of that emerges the sense of gratitude that becomes your foundation in all relationships. I do feel like there's some reversal in the way that you understand uh, your life, appreciate your life for what it is. There's some release of the way things should be, or designing a program moving forward based on protecting yourself from the past, or not wanting to repeat something that you did that did not work out the way you wanted to. I do feel like you're dissolving that energy of resentment, anger, or vengefulness, which are natural. Sometimes when we have been betrayed, we have been hurt, we've attached ourselves to an illusion that was not real, was not, excuse me, an honest look at our reality or the potential of our reality, nor was it an acceptance of who we are, what our strengths are. And thus, it is difficult to accept others when we are not accepting of ourselves. If this reading is resonating with you so far, Leo, please like this video, share this with others if you feel moved to do so, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Thank you to all of you that support the growth of my channel and spend time with me here. I don't take that for granted, so thank you in advance. I'm going to clarify the two of columns, the two of wands in the first house, your perspective with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. A lot is moving quickly. The Queen of Wands is one of your cards. This is telling me that you know what you want. And everyone that you encounter believes you, believes your determination and motivation to pursue your desire. This can magnetize others. In this particular card, despite its gloomy appearance, there is a cat barely perceivable, at least I see a cat there, which is a familiar, a power animal. This relates to Bast or Bastet, the Egyptian goddess, that revels in sensuality as a source of creativity. So this is really an aspect of the warrior mother. In some cases, this is a celebration of your creative talents and abilities. And the Eight of Wands shows me that news is coming quickly. You may be receiving some invitations, some requests for your energy or participation in things that you could never mount or participate in or create on your own. And so in that way, things are moving quickly. And in part, that is this ability to be neutral, to be curious, to allow yourself to field all of what is unexpected, including these invitations, so that you stay in your uh, ability to discriminate, to take your time to sort through invitations or opportunities that may require you to do a little digging, get a little more information, not moving from your spontaneous self. In the fourth house of your home, your family, the Seven of Swords is clarifying the Ace of Columns, or the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. I love sevens, as many of you may know. You are on your path and you are working through some very intense stuff. Part of what you're fielding in this desire to establish something new based on something that is still unknown to you is the opinions of others. There are strong soul bonds who don't understand what you're moving towards, what you're creating. There are also, there's a strong tendency for you, because you're aware of this energy around you. It is in all likelihood family members or close friends You want to, at the same time, defend yourself against these unsolicited opinions and advice. So you're aware that you can't really do your thing with people talking over your shoulder, uh, even talking behind your back. You can feel that energy. You can feel that judgment, that dismissal, that not taking you seriously, not investing or believing, having faith in your ability to do what you want to pursue. And you're also aware that you are now better able to accept your talents and abilities than you have been in the past. And that means a certain measure of humility. And that humility is something that is helping you to forgive yourself for your past. And this is important because not only are you refraining from judgment of others, you're actually becoming more honest about the judgment of others that you experience. You're not in denial about that. Um, and you're also aware that you can protect yourself from this by fully accepting your role, your place, your ability to grow something, create something, build something that is new for you, that you're having to pioneer, that you can't allow this energy of discredit, of judgment, of criticism to prevent you from doing what you do best, from exercising your talent as you are deeply connected on this path now. In the seventh house, indeed, the house of significant others, the Four of Swords is clarified by, oh my, the Sun, one of your amazing, beautiful cards, and the Two of Cups again. So we're right back to where we started. And this feels to me as though the work that you're doing on a spiritual and personal level is really affirming to you your talent, your gift, your skill set, and it's connecting you primarily more deeply with who you are. I do see a lot of self-acceptance here, a lot of your giving up the desire to try and be like others, to try to fit in, to try to be what you think uh, what you want or what you are achieving looks like. There's a dissolving of that. And instead, there's this real engagement with the deep connection that you experience with yourself, and that is reflected in all your relationships. It feels like there is a very special relationship that is working for you, that you're seeing clearly, that is providing you with the revelations, the illumination, the justice, the truth that you have been seeking. Oh, one more card, the Goddess of Wings in the 10th house. This is the Knight of Swords, or I'm sorry, the King of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Lovely. Yeah, your goal is for security. It's for a happy, fulfilled, resourceful community and social environment. This is you understanding how you are able to give back based on the tremendous privilege you've had in life. You realize that the act of giving back is entirely new to you. Apparently, for some of you, you have seen your life as benefiting from the resources of others. That's how you viewed your life, how others have taken care of you or supported you. Perhaps you were given a substantial inheritance or parts of an inheritance to pursue something that was important to you. But you realize that you've shifted in your understanding of who you are. Whether that largesse or support is still available to you, you understand that you are in a position now to give back, and this is new to you. How do you become the grantor of access, of privilege, of opportunity, when you've always been the recipient of that? It's interesting because I do see for many of you working in a field in which philanthropy or education or resource sharing is key. And I'm going to finish up this reading with the yogic path. And I've pulled for you Ajna. And I believe Ajna is the third eye. Powerful wisdom, powerful ability to see and perceive. And I'm going to look Ajna up and read from the guidebook. And Ajna indeed is the third eye chakra. You've been using your sixth sense recently, your intuitive powerhouse, the third eye, and it's guiding you right in the right direction. Your third eye sees far beyond your two eyes and limitations of your mind, which can only dream up what is known. Your intuition speaks to you in whispers and visions and feelings. Find the language of your third eye and continue to follow its hunches as you have been. The more you become aware of it, the easier this dialogue becomes. Your third eye is taking you on the very journey that your soul was put on this planet to fulfill. You came here to live, love, and learn. As long as you continue viewing the world from your third eye, you will surpass all limitations and find yourself limitless. Trust your intuition and keep moving forward. The path will continue to illuminate as you take the steps. Thank you so very much, Leo, for this beautiful, powerful reading. If you've enjoyed this content, there's more content here for you to check out. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. Until next time, Leo, namaste.